Namaste, Happy New Year, everyone, and welcome to DECHEN'S Daily Dharma. This is a daily program of inspirations, affirmations, teachings, techniques, poetry, good vibes, like a daily vlog. So for today we're going to start with Om Mani Padme Hum, chanting Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum is a Tibetan mantra taught to me by my father, Professor Robert Thurman, who learned it in India as Tibetan refugee and Mongolian refugees teachers. And Om Mani Padme Hum, as it was described to me, was to make the universe more positive, to make the synchronicities of the universe more beneficial. There's positive and there's negative synchronicities. And the law of attraction is a very popular model for manifestation, for people to spend their nervous energy on visualizing what they desire instead of worrying about what they fear. So chanting Om Mani Padme Hum is to bring more of the positive results, more compassion for people who are suffering and trying to avoid danger and harm and discomfort. And love, of course, supporting people who are happy and getting even more happy, and people who are doing well, to maintain their good wealth and to do more, good stuff that we're here to do. And we'll talk a little bit about the 4 words and then the technique of chanting 108 times Om Mani Padme Hum. Because to chant Om Mani Padme Hum, 108 times you go a little bit beyond the mind. Okay, and so going beyond the mind is good because oftentimes the reason why we desire something so much that we can't have is because we imagine it so much. It captures our imagination, what it would be like to get it, what it would be like to have it, what desires lie beyond that desire, how many layers in the kaleidoscope there are. So Om is a sense of wholeness and a sense of the macrocosm. Om brings you through vibration, right, into a synchronicity with all matter and energy. Let's just say Om. And that's a good feeling, though in a way, if you chant Om, you sort of disappear because you become everything. The Om becomes part of the atmosphere of the planet and the solar system and perhaps beyond the solar system. And then Mani is really your Manipura chakra, right? Your 3rd chakra, your center. It's acknowledging that although there's limiting to be only one person or one being, have only one perspective. In a way, it's beautiful to have that one perspective. It's a perspective no one else has, and no one else will ever have other than you, and that no one else has ever had except for you. So it's a unique, singularity, each being. And so that's Mani, that you are a being like that. You are alive and you are a being. And then Padme is the heart center, right? The heart chakra. Padme, the lotus of the heart opening. And Padme is this awareness of self that can only coexist with another. It can't exist by itself. So no one is born with just a father or just a mother, right? There's a father and a mother. Everyone is searching for a partner or a child, a legacy, some sense of of meaning, leaving behind the echoes of eternity from which we assume we came from. And so that's Padme. Padme is that appreciation of the universe that's only possible. Like, you can only really love the universe if you can love another person, completely. Meaning that they win and you lose and you're happy. It's because they're happy. It's insanity, right? Obviously, if they love you, then they can't take too much of your love without giving some back, or they'll kill you, eat you. So watch out for love. And love has a limit, right? It has to be interchange, reciprocal. Okay, reciprocal. And finally, Om Mani Padme. You have those three words. They're very powerful. And then you hum again. Hum. You're going to start the cycle of Om over again in a second. But hum is a kind of celebrating of being in the universe at the same time as being the universe. So you're in the universe, but you're being the universe, but you're in it, And this is a cycle. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. It's a balanced cycle of 4 points. Universe, self, other, universe. Universe, self, other, universe. Universe, self, other, universe. Universe. It's a good one. So, Om Mani Padme Hum, yeah. Now, the technique that's the meaning of Om Mani Padme Hum, mostly, but there are other scholars and books to check out about Om Mani Padme Hum, but that's my experience of it at age 45, having chanted Om Mani Padme Hum for almost 45 years. Now, to chant Om Mani Padme Hum as a practice, of course, you don't have to count 108 times. 108, you don't have to worry about sadhana, unless a teacher gives you sadhana. You can just chant Om Mani Padme Hum. You can put on a nice CD track, Om Mani Padme Hum, anything you like. You can use a mala, and count Om Mani Padme Hum so that when the mala is over, you chant it 108 times. You'd be surprised how sneaky the concentration becomes and how bored the repetition of chanting Om Mani Padme Hum, the restless mind wants to think of other things and be obsessed with other things. And the concentration on Om Mani Padme Hum creates a little bit of a buffer zone, right? A commitment to something positive and alive and in the present, and the various memories and irritations of the mind, positive and negative irritations of the mind, try to sneak in. So just to chant a really long Om Mani Padme Hum, or 108 is long enough that you do start to wonder, did I lose my place? What's the point of doing this? I'm going to be doing something else later anyway. I might as well go do it now. All kinds of other, important tasks that I forgot I needed to do before I started chanting the mantra become so you remember them all of a sudden. And so these are some good, healthy side effects of chanting. Now, I'm going to teach you a way of chanting without a mala. Okay, and I'll teach chanting with mala another time, but the purpose of DECHEN'S Daily Dharma is to give you the most cutting edge, the newest, latest, the most refined, at least through my experience of Dharma after 45 years as a Westerner practicing Dharma. That's so I'm going to teach you how to structure it without the mala, okay, to count the 108 beads for you. Because sometimes you lose your mala, sometimes you don't have a mala, and then if you can't do your mantra without a mala, then the mala actually was a crutch more than it was a real tool. So to chant 108 mantras, here's how I structure it, right? I'm going to chant 108 mantras. I'm going to live a certain amount of time, right? that it takes to do the mantras, and I'm going to breathe a certain number of breaths. Okay, so really you start to count the mantra by counting your breaths, or how many breaths it takes you to chant 108 mantras. So if you did each mantra with one whole breath, that would be 108 mantras. And you can hear mantra recordings that are chanted like that, or they're sung like that. A lot of the popular Om Mani Padme Hum mantras are chanted in that way. Then it's more of a performance, and it's a bit slow. And to chant a mantra at that speed, it takes you almost 10 minutes. It's anywhere from 6 to 10 minutes, depending on the length of the one-line mantra. Om Mani Padme Hum is pretty fast. Okay, it's only 4 short words. And therefore, you can do 108 Om Mani Padme Hums much faster than 10 minutes. You said it's just enough to get into a sustained concentration. So I recommend chanting, since 108 is the number of beads you would have in a mala. We'll keep that out of respect to tradition. And 108 mantras, I do about 9 of them in one breath. Okay? So watch this. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Okay? So that's 9. Then I need a breath, right? I don't want to run out of Om Mani Padme Hums and kind of choke on my rhythm, and that's really also where I will lose count, because I'll be focusing on breathing all of a sudden, having a breathing crisis. But sometimes I can do 2 sets of 9 Om Mani Padme Hums in one breath. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. If I'm really cooking, okay, I can get 3 rounds of 9 Om Mani Padme Hums. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum. You know, and I sort of peak concentration if I'm doing multiple sets, or say I've done my yoga practice and pranayama practice before I've done my chanting. We'll talk about that in a future episode. Then I can really do 4 sets of 9 Om Mani Padme Hums on one breath. Okay, going for 5, I really even when I really warmed up, 5 seems to be pushing it, but 4 is possible. So. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 So that was one set, 2 plus 2 sets, plus 3 sets. That's 6 sets, plus 4 sets. That's 10 sets already, just in that progression, which really only leaves me 2 sets left to finish my 12 sets of 9 Om Mani Padme Hums to get to 108 Om Mani Padme Hums. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om. So that's 108 Om Mani Padme Hums. But, you don't have to do the multiple sets of 9. You can just do 9 in one breath and then build up to 108. Okay, when you get cooking, you can do an extra set. You don't need to breathe yet. I know you can do another set. Or if you're feeling exasperated, like it's pushing too much, you could know to limit yourself by multiples of 9, and you keep it organized. You keep the chanting a little bit organized so that it's easier to maintain the intention of the mantra and the technique of the mantra without getting too worried about the form, which is trying to do 108 exact number of mantras. Not more, not less. Doing what you said you were going to do, right? So it is a process of committing to something and then achieving that commitment regardless of the instability and doubts in the process, doubting whether you're keeping track of it, doubting whether you've maintained the intention of it, doubting whether you've maintained the correct form. And so that's 108 Om Mani Padme Hums. And after doing that 108 Om Mani Padme Hums, you then breathe Ujjayi breath and go into the vinyasa, pranayama and vinyasa of your yoga class. Okay, but that'll be a teaching for another time. We're out of time today. That's all we have for DECHEN'S Daily Dharma, which is 108 Om Mani Padme Hums in sets of 9. And within that set of 9, you do 3 sets of 3, so that you always know where you are within the set of 9, how close to being done to the next set of 9 you really are. That also really, really helps. It takes away a layer of doubt. Because if you have to wait too many mantras more for how many more mantras until the next multiple of 9, you then get confused with how many multiples of 9 are left. And that's part of the practice, though, of chanting exactly 108 Om Mani Padme Hums with no mala, okay, as a preparation for a yoga practice. Pranayama, vinyasa, asana, okay, and then back to pranayama and meditation, okay. So let me show you how it looks. So I'm going to try to do. And, of course, if I make a mistake, I make errors. And by the end of it, I'm not exactly 108. But I can remember how many errors there were and if there was any stray thoughts that I had that distracted me before I started to lose count. And that's part of what a simple Mani Padme Hum practice or meditation practice is for, to let you know what are the thoughts that are running in your mind that are in the background at this point, and how to bring them into the foreground. And they will distract you. They will affect your commitments, what you say you're going to do. Suddenly I do something different than what I said I would do. It's because I was distracted by an inner compulsion, right? An inner reflex. So to start the new year and to celebrate DECHEN'S Daily Dharma, I hope you liked the video. Please hit subscribe at the bottom of the YouTube page and share with friends, things like that. We're going to be doing more of these. Building up a YouTube page and sharing a lot of teachings that normally people have to come all the way to New York City to receive from me. So I want to create a forum for people to receive my knowledge and experience of Dharma. Okay? All right. Om Mani Padme Hum, 108 times. I'm just going to go for some good health with the Pran Mudra here. Okay, a little Pran Mudra. So good health for everyone for 2018. 108 times. Everybody I can remember all at once. Especially my family and my friends, of course. And the people I don't know. There's so many of them. And I want to know them better and become a more connected person. And people I think I know who I think are bad. And try to have some more understanding of them. And, Okay, so Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Thank you so much, and have an amazing 2018. Om Mani Padme Hum for you. Om Mani Padme Hum for everybody you know. Om Mani Padme Hum for everybody you don't know. And that's the best thing about having a mantra for a really, really long time, is it becomes very powerful. You can use it for anything, pretty much. And people get your intention, you know, Om Mani Padme Hum, and you bring out your highest intentions for people. Be it compassion, you know, the more compassionate you are, the more aware of suffering. And people are going to come and find you and say, hey, I heard you were compassionate. Let me tell you some more suffering. That's your main reward for compassion, is more suffering people are going to come find you. And so it's good to, you know, it is modern to focus on joy and to focus on, you know, because the more loving you are, right, the more joyful people will come and find you. So you also need joyful people. You don't only need suffering people in your life. You need joyful people in your life too. And everyone is always changing between being joyful and between being suffering, because it is all kind of relative. Okay, there's different scale degrees of suffering and different kaleidoscopic overlapping cause and effects of suffering and joy from the very same stimulus in the earth. So enjoy, and it's my pleasure to serve you, and I'll see you tomorrow for more DECHEN'S Daily Dharma.